Okay, so for this question, you sort of need to do two things. So the first thing I want you to do is sort of look at your graph, your line graph over here, um, and really identify exactly what it's saying. So you have an open dot um, at 4, right? So this would be to the equivalent of, let's say, g or x, whatever variable you have, is less than, because it is going to the left. So I know that it's going to be open like that, less than 4. Okay. So when you do this, that's like the first thing you need to do. So identify exactly what this means. And then you're going to go look at these equations here. So you can only choose one, right? So you're going to go and you're going to sort of solve for g, right? So remember I told you before, sort of act like this is an equal sign. And what would you do to solve that? But remember, when you divide or multiply by a negative number, it changes. So what you're going to do, and I'm just going to walk you through like the first one. So 16 is greater than negative 4g, right? I'm going to divide by negative 4, so these cancel out, okay? I'm going to divide by negative 4 over here, and I'm going to have negative 4 is now less than, because I divided by a negative number, g, okay? So that's one of the options. Then I'm going to go to the next one. I'm just going to highlight that one so we don't lose it. So negative 16 is greater than negative 4. Oh, goodness. Negative 4g. So again, negative 4, negative 4. These aren't really all that different from this one, except that this one's negative and that one's positive. So this answer is going to now be 4 less than g. Okay, so that's one of our answers. And then negative 16 less than 4g, again, divide by 4. Now we don't have to switch these signs, so it's negative 4 is less than g. And then and so forth. Anyway, so you're just going to solve for all that. So remember that when you solve, you have g is less than 4, and remember, if I have negative 4 is less than g, this is the same as g is greater than negative 4. Okay, so remember when you're thinking about how it's written, when you put g first, you sort of flip that sign to go with it. So this would be g is greater than negative 4 when you put the g on the other side, and then g is greater than 4, and then this would be g is greater than negative 4, which I think these are the same. I don't know. I think that's right. I think you probably saw if I messed up. But essentially, all you really need to do is solve for g by doing whatever you need to do by like negative 4 or whatever, and then match it to the right one, right? Which I guess would be this last one. So if I go to this last one here and it says 16 is greater than 4g, which is this one right here, I'll say divided by 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4, and this is greater than g, which would give us g less than 4, which is this one. Does that make sense? I feel like that was a little confusing. If that wasn't a good explanation, let me know if you need another example. So just make sure that you're going through and you're identifying what this graph is saying and then matching it to the one that matches that. Okay. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. I'm sorry if it was. Good luck.